Hikey, hey girl. Listen, this is Inside Hikey Life 323. And y'all know we watch TV or whatever. FX got a hit on their hands. Shockingly, surprisingly, Dying for Sex, starring none other than our girl Michelle Williams. She done spent the block and came back, not with a movie, but with a fantastic chick flick, girl code approved show for FX called Dying for Sex. Now, this was a complete shocker. I didn't even think that I would like this show, okay? I literally found it searching. We were searching on online looking for like something to watch, me and my client. It was late. I was up braiding, doing hair, and we was looking for like a series. And we was just reading off titles out loud, and Dying for Sex came across FX, and we was like, "What is that?" And then it was starring Michelle Williams. So I was like, "You know what? She's a pretty good actress. Let's see what it's about." The show was absolutely breathtaking, and it was heartwarming. Listen, if you have a lifelong best friend, BFF, like from childhood up, 10 plus year relationship, best friend. I'm not talking about no new ish. You know what I'm saying? No new friends. I'm talking about like a best friend, like me, myself. I have a lifelong bestie that I absolutely love, and I actually miss her right now. Just for me working and everything. But we've been friends for over like almost our whole lives, like 30 years since we was little kids. So this movie, it reminded me of my best friend. And like if I was going through something like this and it was like really bad, I would want her around, and I would want to do this the same way, like a bucket list. Okay. So if you have a best friend, or if you're really close to your sister, this is for girls. This is definitely chick flick approved. Every girl will love this. This is like you curl up on the couch with your best friend and you binge watch it. It is so good. Okay, so Michelle plays Molly, right? And Molly is diagnosed with cancer, right? She's married to an insufferable husband by the name of Steve. You are not going to like Steve. Steve is going to work your nerves because she's the one who's sick and who around here about to die. Okay, and he making it about him. Typical man behavior. Okay, and no, this is not a man hating channel. I absolutely adore men. We just talking about this particular subject. Walk and chew gum. Don't get in my comments and get slick because I'm mixed with Michael Myers. Okay, now listen. Steve is a mess. He works your nerves, and then you have Dr. Penskwaski. I think I said it right. That man is insufferable too. He's annoying, but he's funny at times. But as a woman going to a doctor, you're going to see all of the hoops that we go through, the mental hoops that we go through, especially if we're diagnosed with an illness. You know what I mean? Like this show is so good on so many levels. I give it a 12 out of 12, and it's like a sleeper hit. Like everybody is just now catching on to it. Her best friend is Nikki. Nikki is the best friend that we all need. The one that just ride or die with us, good, bad, or indifferent, that runs with all of our crazy. You know what I mean? If we ready to, you know, stalk an ex-boyfriend, she got the shovel, they'll never find him. You know what I mean? We all have like and need that ride or die. And I'm blessed to say that I actually do have one. I actually do have one, and I love her. Um, this is the craziest show. Like, she's literally in a situation where she gets diagnosed with cancer, right, y'all? And it's like the final, she's in stage 4, and she has this, cancer therapist that they give you, right? I've had friends who've had cancer, family members, so I understand this world all too well. And I actually make cancer wigs. It's a part of my business, so I know this subject. Her therapist is Sonia, beautiful sister who is like balls to the wall, go and do whatever you want to do. It's your life. You can do what you want. And Steve, the insufferable husband that works my nerves, he is like a martyrer. He wants to make it about him. And he's like, oh, we have all these books with what you can eat, what you can't. He's annoying. Y'all are going to see it. He's very annoying. But she gets with her therapist Sonia and her best friend Nikki, and she lives out the rest of her life like she wants to. Okay. And her husband have not been intimate at all. And she just wants to get laid and have good, hot, you know what, sex. And she's not able to because the husband is insufferable. He's treating her like she's just this sick person, and she don't want to be treated like a sick person. She wants to be treated like a human being, okay? So she starts this bucket list, and she starts like she gets on these dating apps. Oh my God, these booty calls that she go through, y'all are gonna crack up laughing at Michelle. And I think this is like one of her best roles that she's played in a long time. She and this is a true story too, which was shocking to me. This really happened. This was a book and everything, and I had no idea about it. But I'm happy that Michelle took this role and brought it to life because it's really a good show. And I do give it a 12 out of 12. I'm not gonna make this too long of a video, but I feel like this is definitely for women. I feel like if women watch this, you will identify with it. You'll go through every emotion. You'll tear up and you will laugh through your tears because the strong relationship with her and her best friend, it makes you think like when you have a best friend, it makes you think like if you going through this kind of a situation in life, who would you want there but the person that knows you best and knows like you just want to live out the rest of whatever time you got and do whatever you want to do. And she does. She divorces the husband while she's, on her last leg, which is an amazing thing. She has the neighbor guy, and that's literally his name. Neighbor guy, she has this fling with him, and he likes to get like punished, if you know what I'm saying. And so I don't want to give it away, but it's a crazy thing that happens with him and her and their interaction. I promise you, you are going to love this. My recommendation is to watch this with your best friend because I feel like this is a show that only women will understand, and it hits you right in the heart because when you are like, you have a terminal illness, think about it. You just would want to live, like there's no tomorrow because tomorrow's not promised, literally. And I think the message of this show was friendship and sisterhood and just understanding understanding yourself, having knowledge of self, and like taking your power back. And she definitely did all of those things in this particular show. I would recommend it. It is definitely a 12 out of 12, and it's something that you can binge watch, get together and, watch it. It's a total of, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's 8 full episodes. So come back, comment below, and let me know how y'all like it. And I hope y'all watched it with a best friend. And I'll be back around here because whenever I watch TV again. Lakers in 5.